Weddings are wonderful and fun events to attend, and it was an honor when my cousin asked me to be a bridesmaid at her wedding. The only thing is, she did not only want me to be a bridesmaid, but possibly the photographer, since I did a good job at the last wedding in the family, and also videotape the wedding since I was getting a new video camera.
So being the nice bridesmaid that I was, I agreed not only to be a bridesmaid at her wedding, but to photograph and videotape her wedding at the same time. The only bad thing about weddings is you can't reverse time. You only have one time to get the shot right.
I probably should have listened to my dad a month before the wedding and learned how to use the camera, but I realized it wasn't me who would be doing most of the shooting throughout the wedding, but my dad. As a result, I had to give him a crash course lesson about how to use my camera the day of the wedding rehearsal and hope for the best the next day. Weddings are unpredictable. You hope the way the wedding was rehearsed stays the same on the actual day, but it never does. At least this part stayed the same. But the place where the bride and groom were supposed to stand throughout the ceremony changed a little bit.
Say before all of us here that this is your bride. You may be seated for a while.
For about the first 5 minutes of the ceremony, the bride and groom's head was cut out of the picture, but after a while we got it right.
But marriage gives the opportunity for you to grow. And so in a few years from now, Alicia and Sharif, you're gonna grow even more.
Next time I videotape any wedding or event, I learned that I'll never leave my camera near the speakers again. After changing the tape in the camera for the third time and being up since 6 o'clock in the morning, it's easy to forget if the camera is still on. My dad in the corner thinks he's recording, but the videotape was actually turned off the entire time. But thanks to my cousin Andy and his digital camera, I did get some footage of the bouquet throw, but just not to the scale and quality I would have liked. Weddings are hard to film, but instead of worrying about it, I tried to make the best of it and enjoy the wedding.
I want to love you, take care of you, comfort you, give you words of power and appreciation and comfort and consolation. And when I do wrong, help me.
Lives become one.
It's always been a mystery to me.
So, I'm happy for you, my son. And Alicia, I love you. I know you can take good care of him. I bless you both. Love you.
Shooting an entire wedding with only one camera and just me and my dad was too much work. Next time I'll leave the video up to someone else, and not agree to do more than what I can handle.
But at least the bridesmaid dress in my cousin's wedding was decent. I could probably wear that one day again.